Here's the thing, you're about to hit play on something that's gonna make every single inline-four fanatic out there forget their own name. Like jaw-on-the-floor stuff. BMW just dropped a bombshell out of nowhere. And I'm not kidding. By the time this thing's over, you'll be plotting to sell your bike, your favorite couch, hell, maybe even the dog, just to scrape together cash for this machine. Welcome back to Motometrics. I'm your host, and today, we're diving into the 2026 BMW K1300S. This isn't some half-baked comeback. No, it's a full-blown statement. Let's just jump in. All right, so picture this. You weren't riding back in the mid-2000s up through 2016? Let me set the scene. The old K1300S was BMW's razor-sharp sport tourer, a piece of German precision wrapped in angry bodywork, packing a 1293cc inline-four that could embarrass proper superbikes once you got up to highway speeds. Fast? Absolutely. Sharp? You bet. It did everything those boxer twins couldn't. Then, out of the blue in 2016, BMW pulled the plug, quietly. Just gone. The motorcycle community never fully recovered, to be honest. Fast forward to 2026, and BMW Motorrad goes and does the unthinkable. They didn't just revive the K1300S, they rethought the whole damn thing from scratch. And what they've come up with? Easily one of the most exciting bikes of this decade. So let's start where it counts, the engine. Heart of the new K1300S is a completely reworked 1293cc liquid-cooled inline-four. But this ain't your granddad's K-Series motor. BMW claims peak output now hits 210 horses at 10,500 RPM, with 115 pound-feet of torque parked right in the mid-range, where you actually use it out on real roads. Hold on, 210 horsepower on a sport tourer? That means you can toss on a jacket, pack a weekend bag, keep your dignity intact, and still make a Ducati Panigale rider scratch his helmet in confusion. The engine lives inside a new aluminum bridge-type frame, tilted forward, classic K-Series layout, keeping the center of gravity low and weight distribution nice and tight. Dry weight, around 474 pounds. Not exactly a featherweight, but for what this beast does, that number's totally fine. Power hits the rear wheel through a 6-speed gearbox with BMW's Quickshifter Pro as standard. Clutchless up and down every single shift. No excuses. And the exhaust? A 4-into-1 titanium system tucked under the belly. Saves weight, keeps that iconic K-Series straight-line spine clean. The sound? Crisp, mechanical, pure inline-four. Exactly what the fans begged for. Now here's where it gets juicy. Stick with me. The chassis. BMW brought back that legendary Duolever front suspension, a setup so weirdly unique, nobody else on Earth builds anything like it. While everyone else sticks with telescopic forks, the Duolever gives you zero brake dive, almost no trail change under load, and steering so sharp you'll think you're on rails. It's complicated, expensive to make, and worth every single penny. Out back, the Paralever single-sided swing arm returns, now with fully adjustable electronic suspension, ESA III, that reads the road 100 times per second and tweaks damping in real time. Rain, canyons, highway drone, the bike figures out what you need before you do. Speaking of figuring things out, you know what else tries to figure stuff out? My GPS, and it still gets me lost every other Tuesday. So at least the suspension actually works. Tech package? Oh boy, this is where the 2026 K1300S really leaves the original in the dust. Up front, you've got a 6.5-inch full-color TFT running BMW's latest ConnectedRide interface. Apple CarPlay and Android Auto are baked right in, navigation built in. You can take calls, manage your playlist, check tire pressure, all from the cockpit. The screen angles slightly towards you and stays readable in direct sunlight. Small detail? Sure, until you're riding into that blinding California sun on the PCH and you can actually, see your screen. Riding modes include rain, road, dynamic, and a configurable Pro mode where you set your own traction control limits, engine braking response, and ABS sensitivity independently. Because guess what? Not every rider's the same. BMW finally stopped pretending otherwise. Standard safety gear, cornering ABS, dynamic traction control, hill start control, and BMW's adaptive headlight, which physically pivots into corners as you lean, so you can actually see at night. Not just a wider beam, it literally moves. That's the kind of over-engineering that makes you realize why BMW charges what they charge. And what do they charge? The 2026 BMW K1300S starts at $21,995 in the US. The dynamic package, ESA III Heated Grips Pro Full Connected Ride Suite, brings it to around $24,500. Yeah, premium money, but against a Ducati Multistrada V4S or KTM 1290 Super Duke GT at similar prices, the K1300S makes a hell of a case for itself. Let's talk looks, because I know some of you clicked just for that. BMW went aggressive. The new K1300S rocks a full fairing with a sharply sculpted nose, twin LED projector headlights stacked vertically, and an adjustable windscreen with a one-touch electric motor. The bodywork has more tension, more creases, sharper angles than the original. Looks like something born in a wind tunnel and then detailed by somebody who genuinely loves motorcycles. Color options at launch: mineral white metallic, racing blue metallic, and a blacked-out midnight edition with smoked windscreen, dark chrome trim, and black anodized wheels. That midnight edition might be the best-looking BMW Motorrad has ever made, and I don't say that lightly. Seat height, 32.5 inches, approachable for most, with a low seat option dropping to 31.3 inches. Riding position is sport forward but not punishing. The clip-ons sit high enough that you won't need ibuprofen after 100 miles, but low enough that you actually feel connected to the front wheel. Okay, I've been talking for a few minutes now, and I haven't mentioned the most important part, the thing that makes this revival so meaningful. Stay here, because this next bit changes how you've been watching this whole video. The BMW K1300S got discontinued a decade ago. And in those 10 years, every serious K-Series rider has been waiting. Forums grew threads with thousands of posts. People signed petitions. Journalists grilled BMW executives at press events. The demand never died. So when BMW finally gave the green light, they didn't just toss the project to engineers. They went back to the original riders, surveyed K1300S owners, asked what worked, what didn't, what would make the perfect bike. That 210 horsepower number? Not an engineering target, it was a fan demand. The Duolever wasn't just nostalgia, it was the single most requested feature in the entire survey. Every decision on this bike has a story behind it. But here's the thing, and I need you to hear this clearly. Everything you just watched, every spec, every number, every feature, every design detail is a concept. A vision. The 2026 BMW K1300S does not actually exist yet. This is not an official BMW announcement. BMW Motorrad hasn't relaunched the K-Series. What I built for you today is the bike BMW should build, based on the original K1300S's real specs, where BMW's engineering is headed, what the fan community has been begging for, and what makes competitive sense against the Ducati Multistrada V4S and the KTM 1290 Super Duke GT right now. And honestly, if enough of us make enough noise, maybe someone in Munich is watching. If this video got your heart racing, you're going to want to click what's on your screen right now. We broke down every major sport tourer on the US market this year, and the results honestly surprised us. Hit that video. We'll see you there.